It's a 1998 model. There we are, Honda Civic Aero Deck 1.8 BTR, and I'm going to do this in on a reflection, because I've done it now, but the window just basically fell out of its slider, and these I haven't got the right term, slider, well I do apologise, these sliders here, and it kept coming out. I'd push it back in, it just slipped out, the window would get jammed, and the problem was down here. You have to take the door panel off here, right, and to take the door panel off, I'll put this back on, but you have to undo a screw in here, and then you slide it forwards, I think it is, slide it forwards, this comes off then, and you've got the usual clips and screws around the place which have to be undone on the door panel, and some of them pop off, and you may, if you feel around the outside of this when it's on the door, you might find a screw, but I think these pop off, and under the handle here there's a screw as well that has to come out on the door handle. Anyway, when you've got the door loose, don't yank it off, because you've got your power window plug here, and the way you pull this out is you just push that little clip in there, little hook, and then pull it out of this socket, and then you want to take your speaker out so that you can look inside and see what's happening in here, and then also take off your power window control unit, which goes in underneath inside this plastic box here, like that. This is held in with a couple of screws in there. Get that out of the way. Undo the two screws there, pull it out and pull this off. Try not to damage it, because this keeps the moisture out your car. It's all gungy, but it's good gunge and you can use it again. I'll just stick that back in there. Where's my hand on? That's it. Okay, so you're going to be taking this off, pulling the gunge off, take your speaker out, and there's the speaker plug. Again, just two catches on each side of the plug which it's on the speaker, and you yank them off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws where the speaker is to get the speaker out of the way, and you've taken this plug out here. Now you can remove this panel out of the way then, and if you look inside there, or down the top here, see if we can get a shot in there, you'll see the slider over this side. Now what the problem was this, was at the bottom here, this window was out of this slider completely, and I thought, well, I'll just push it back on. Well, it wouldn't go back on. I thought, that's bloody strange. And so what I did, I pulled the slider rubber out. You can pull it out the track. It's just like a sort of a U-shaped rail. If you look at the end of it, it's U-shaped and the rubber slots into it. And this rubber has got one single line going up where the window fits in. I thought there was a special groove for it because it was cockeyed, but it's not. It's just where the window was wrongly pressed in. It's in fact a straight line. Now take this rubber out up to here, then you can give it a wipe over and give it a clean. Now you can get silicone spray on this. Don't use grease on it, use silicone spray and spray the track. Now this bolt here, if you take this bolt out, you can then move the track, the metal track, right back out the way, and then bring your window forward or inside to the inside of the car, and then you can slot your window back in the track and bring this over good and tight this way towards the window, so you're getting lots of, you know, window coverage, not pressure on the window, because you don't want to jam it up, and then you can slide it up. I also lubricated the tracks where these run along in here just a bit. Anyway, it's working now, and I'll show you that working. I'm just going to reassemble it now. Go with the door panel back on. Sliding this across, because there was only one hook left at the bottom, was a hell of a job. I had to push on this panel here and then push on this and slide it. It was very to push it along. I thought about getting some sort of clamp on the door so that I could really get some leverage on this thick plastic panel. Anyway, the door handle works fine, as you can see, and the windows, there we are, that's the window working. Pushing back up and we take it back down again. I'm on the automatic, it seems fine. How nice to have a door panel back on after all those months of having nothing there and being able to open the door again. You can see the screw in place there. That's because I broke the hooks off. I drilled straight through into the door metal of the door panel and put a self tapper in there. There's one screw left there, okay, which is the proper one. But as I say, when you break the hooks off the inside of this, just drill straight through that zunk and into the door panel, zunk. And there's a good gap between this panel and the window, so you don't have to worry about going into the window. And I used a screw which was just over an inch long, a self tapper, and as you can see, that's fine. So there we are, and that's the window in the 98 Honda Civic. Bye for now.